Okay, so I'm not used to doing vlogs, so I'm gonna do my very best at this, but this vlog has to do with certain subjects. And by that I mean, like, I know things get hard in life. Like, things will literally weigh you down so that you feel like you're going through the bottom of an ocean floor. That's how low you feel you can get. And it just keeps pulling and pulling and pulling. But you can't just keep thinking and rolling with it as if, like, this is the end, I'm just gonna go with it. You have to look forward. Because if you really think about it, there's a lot of darkness in the world. Yes, I know that. But what is darkness without light? There is always light within darkness. A lot of people do not see that, but there is always light within darkness. If you can find that light, hold on to it and never let it go. Whether it's a person, whether it's something that makes you happy, something that you do, a song even, anything that you can hold on to, even if it just feels so small. Trust me, in the long run, that one tiny thing can make the biggest difference. Some people, they even feel that they're so far down there that they just want to give up. They just think that life's over. They just give up at that point. And I don't want to hear about anyone going that deep and not being able to come up, saying they're not going to come back up from that. Because you will. I know you will. And I stand by those words. Because everything we go through, they are just obstacles. But obstacles, that's all they are. If somebody puts a pylon in front of you, are you going to say that you're just going to stop there and not be able to go around it? Or are you going to physically walk yourself around that? Because that's all it actually is. Sometimes it looks bigger than that. But that's only from the vantage point. If you can find something that makes you happy, don't let it go. As for dreams, don't let anyone tell you you can't do something. Because you can. The reason why people tell you you can't do something is because they don't want to see you achieve something so great, so that they feel like they're looking up at you and you're looking down on them. Everyone is at an even playing field. It's in our minds that makes us feel like we're looking down on somebody or we're looking up at somebody. We are all just human. We all have our faults. We all have our uprises. But we can't let anything discourage us like that. We need to just stay focused if we have a dream. Because you can achieve it if you put your mind to it and if you actually grasp at it. Like me, for instance. I started writing novels when I was in grade 9. Here I am, graduated 2 years later after graduation. And I'm actually finally getting an author that's actually helping me and talking to me. Whether or not I'm actually going to get my books published, that's a different story. But the point of that is, I never gave up. It felt like I would never get my books published. I almost gave up. But then one of my friends looked me in the eyes and told me that I could do anything. And they felt that I could just achieve it by grabbing at it. So I did. I kept pushing and pushing. I kept on emailing publisher after publisher after publisher until I finally got a bite back. Things aren't always as bad as they seem or impossible as they may seem. Sure, we get kicked out. But are you just going to sit there and let it happen and just stay there on the ground? No. You have to get back up on your feet. blow after blow after blow, you have to get back up onto your feet and keep going. Because whether or not you feel like your life is worth living, there's somebody that feels like your life is worth living. Because even if you think the pain will stop there, well, it doesn't. You just cause the worst pain on everyone else when you give up that bad. It affects everyone. It affects everyone around us. If I'm feeling down, if I'm feeling like giving up, it affects my best friend, or it affects my parents, my grandparents. It affects everyone. It's like a continuous cycle. When you feel down, it goes to you, and then it passes on. Now, that may sound like, well, yeah, then I guess it's not really worth living if it's just going to pass on to everyone. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you can't let it get to you. Because letting it get to you is saying that everyone's saying that you can't do something, or you're not good enough, or you'll never do this. Why don't you just go away and never do anything that will make you you? You're letting them win. Don't let people like that win. This world is already going downhill as it is. Now, I know I'm rambling on and some of my thoughts may not make sense, but the point I'm trying to get across is never, ever give up. You are worth more than you ever can imagine. And I am literally saying that from the bottom of my heart. To all my friends, to all the strangers I have never met. You personally, you are worth more than you can imagine. Now, I think I've been rambling on for God knows how long. It's probably not even that long, to be honest. But please, never give up. I live by a choice of words, a motto. Never give up, never give in. Never let fear stop you, for the greatest weapon we hold is the strength of our hearts. Keep that in mind. And as always, I'll catch all of you on the flip side.